Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna try this again. Because my game likes to crash so damn much. We're gonna try this again. Okay. Alright, we done got the boat in one time. So we're gonna go over here and we're gonna spawn this other boat in. See if we can cause my game to crash like hell. Alright, oh, what is that? Okay. Let's just do it this way real quick. All you gotta do is type this in, and if you ain't got it, which I don't, you can find it right here by doing that. You just come over here, hit R2 or double pump the X button, go back into inventory, and there it is. But you do have to take it. Let me see, where's something I can put it on? Let's put it on that. Right there. Okay, you do have to put it in your hotbar to spawn it in. And you got to be somewhere close to water. Let's go right here. See how this does it. Can we do it here, I think? There we go. Okay, when you get the boat, this is what it looks like. We done caught us a bird. Look at that one back there dancing. It's got a buddy to play with now. That's what the boat looks like when you first spawn it in. Alright. Ain't got nothing on it. It's empty. This here's empty. This is what it looks like empty. Okay. Right here. Now it does already come with these two doors, okay, which you can set them just like the ones we got. They look just like them. You can set them to open, close. You can do all this with them, you know, outward, whatever you want to do. I like them to open that way myself. There we go. And it does have glass in here, even though at first I didn't think it did, but there is glass in there. Now, like I say, you can build on this. As you can see, I got that one over there jumping around. That's the only problem with it. Y'all gotta watch out for that now. You got any critters on there, they gonna get stuck somewhere. They might even get stuck in the boat. But they ain't gonna be on it for long. Alright, so what you gotta do is you go into your inventory. You gotta look for this thing called a mask. Okay? Yeah, it looks like that. You'll find it in the crafting menu too, just like that. Alright, what you gotta do is you just, every time you find a spot that it clicks green, throw it in there. Okay? Like that. I believe that's the last one. Yeah. There you go. That's what she looks like with all the sails on. Now you can drive it. I don't like the ladders coming down like that, but okay. But now she's drivable. She is seaworthy now. Alright. Then the next thing you want to look for to complete everything that comes with it that I know of is you're going to need these things. Oh, yeah, right here. Alright, that's what they look like. But if you go in the crafting menu, it ain't going to be these. That's the old school one. It's going to be this one right here. And you just go where it snaps. It's already got designated ports for them. I thought it would click into these, but it don't. And it won't let you click them, so I might have to get the old school one to put up in here. At least one right there, I think would look cool. They'll let me put one in there, but see, these it won't take. If you go down here with them, you got these little ports. Now I've tried to put little hatches on these windows. It won't take them. They just stay open, but that's everything that comes with the boat or with that particular mod that I know of. I haven't found anything else that I need for this. Now these are retractable, as you can see. They will disappear slowly but surely. Okay. Meanwhile, myself, I don't like them being down. I put them all up. Now, there is another mod which I featured a while back called Legion Ships. And with that particular mod, you get a figurehead, you get masks and all that, and that's what I used on old Jitterbug over there to make it look like this. Okay. That don't come with that pirate ship mod. That's another mod there. So is this thing. And of course, so is that contraption. And of course, a few other things in here, either DLC parts or parts of other mods. Oh look, we got another Jitterbug. The only thing I don't like about this thing is the boats do that shit. I wonder if I have one of those sails I can put on here real quick. That it? The rear sail? Yeah, but I don't want that. I want... Where's that other one at? Damn it. There it is. Alright, see that arrow? That's which way that sail is pointing. So we don't want it pointing like that, and we don't want the biggest, we want the medium here. I'm going to put it about right yonder way. Kind of hard to find the center, but it's all good. You'll get it. Alright. Just find out where you want it. And you can twist it on around a little bit. Kind of line it up with something you got. Some kind of visual. As best you can. It ain't never going to be perfect. I'm going to go with that. There you go. Now you got your rear sail. I think that adds a little extra to it. I like it. Oh, it sways and everything when you turn. And it turns pretty sharp. Real easy to manage, handle. Especially if you do this. But you can still steer. It drives real easy now. I wish the raft could do this, to where you could pan out and still steer the raft and see around it. This would be awesome. Because I've built boats this big on the raft, and I can't see that good. Ta-da! So that actually looks pretty cool. Two of them side by side. One of them all done up, and the other one plain Jane. There you go. That's the one you build on. That's the one I ain't built on. I wonder if these... Now this, I meant to mention this. You see these ladders? These ladders are a joke, okay? I don't know what they were thinking, but watch this. Let me see if I can destroy it, which I know I can. But it's going to take more than once to get rid of it. And then guess what? Once you do this, okay, now that I did that, it's liable to come back. So you can't retract it. All you can do is take it out of here. All right, that's one. So that tells me there's more than one here, which is weird. There we go. See? See how they do this? Now they liable to spawn back in. I'm liable to have to do this again. Why am I saying that? Because I've been there. I've done that. I done did this a few times on that other boat. There you go. And look, see? They still on that boat. See? I done took them off, and they still show right back up. But it just looks better without them, I think. Yeah. I'm going to save it. I don't lose nothing there. But you can also do you hit this, you can turn the lights on, which all it does is turn all these lamps on that are on the boat, which I think is pretty neat. And you can choose to let down ramps on both sides. Should you choose to do so. Whoop, oh, we ain't going there. Going in. Yeah. There you go. And that's what that does. That's a good way to learn your port and starboard side on your boats too, because it'll definitely tell you. But anyway, that's what these boats look like. They're pretty neat. It's a mod you can get. I got it. I liked it. This thing steers really, really easy. I don't mind driving it because it's really fun to drive. Oh, look, I can ride with my ramp down. And this is why I like it, because you can do this here. And you can still see and steer your boat. Look at this. You can't do this on a raft. Not in freaking orbit cam, you can't. And like I say, if you use your eyeball pretty good and line stuff up, find the center of the boat, I have figured out that if you find the center of the boat, you put a solid foundation down, if you've got the floating, or the floating ceiling mod, you can use that to build a lot of stuff with that mod. I use it on just about everything I build. But you can do something like this here. I'm going to go down here just to show you what I'm talking about. Now, this game might crash, so if it does, I apologize. Ark ain't what it used to be. It used to be I could build big-ass, beautiful bases, and I mean big bases. But anyway, what I do is I do this here. I take this monstrosity, and I hope I'm at the center of the boat. I know I'm not straight. I see that. There's a good line right there. Hold on. Let me get straight, y'all. Sorry. Find you a line on it. I like this yellow line here, not the black one. I'm going to go with this wood line right here. Now, we're not bad. That's actually pretty good right there. Okay. This is how I usually do it. I do it like this. I pull one of these things out, and I get it as close to the wall as I can, but I don't want to be in it. Oh, and why did it spin around? But then I lower it to the floor. All right, then I do that. Now, if you've got the ceiling mod that I'm talking about, you'll have these right here. Okay? And as you can see, it'll attach to that. Okay? Then you can do this. You can even put one on top of it, but I wouldn't. I would do that. I would do that. Because now you can take this out of here. Okay? And these will stay. Okay? Then you just come back with these. And you can throw them in however you want to. Let's see if we can get a little something going here real quick. All right. Yep, that'll kind of fit that edge. That'll fit that edge. Then we can even kind of do this here. Now, before I go too far, I'm going to put a figurehead on this. This comes with that Legion Ships mod I was talking about. I profiled it a while back. I'm going to use this one this time. Now, that's what you want to see is that dot. You got 3 different sizes. I usually use the smallest one. As long as you see that dot, it's facing in the right direction. There you go. That puts the figurehead on the front. There you go. That's that sail right there. That's how I did this thing on the front of this. That's a figurehead too. That comes with the Legion Ships mod. That's pretty much how you start building on these things, man. You just find that little center point. Now what's tricky is when it does shit like this on that curve, there is a way to kind of fix that, but I always do this first. Just me. Y'all can build however y'all want to build. If you feel comfortable doing it different, you know, that's on you. This is what I do. I just go ahead and start laying these things out down in here. All the way down the middle. Now if I go here, I'm going to have a corner sticking out. I really don't want that. So, what I can do is possibly see what a triangle looks like here. What kind of gap we got. That ain't too bad. You just go across the side here like that. Now, let me see if I can do a little trickery here. Because I kind of want to try to at least fill some of this in a little bit. I always have this issue, okay? So expect this while you're building. If you try to build on one of these pirate ships, expect that, okay? That's going to happen. Just make sure you get this part right here, up here in the front. Okay. Let's see, let's get these. Don't want to do that, so I'm going to go here. We're going to run this all the way down here like this. And we'll probably stop right there with that. Might as well come on from here. We'll stop right there with that. All right. Yeah. We can do this. Where's that? Oh, there it is. All right. We'll do that. That kind of fills in that a little bit. And we're going to do that. There we go. We got the front end looking pretty good. That's all right there now. Oh, we still got this little dilemma right here. Let's see what we can do. The only thing we can do is probably a little something like this, but I don't really like that too much. Hold on. We might can go back one more square, or little quarter square. Yeah, we'll do that. It's gonna stick out a little, but it's alright. Because now we can kind of do this. I'll take that. And I'll take that. Now what's going to happen is if you want to put walls in it, like I did this thing, it's going to kind of come out looking like this right here, okay? There ain't a whole lot you can do about it. I mean, now I'm stuck. I mean, it's going to do it on both sides. So I just try to cover it up somehow with, you know, a little furniture or whatever. You can put walls up if you want, close it in, which is probably what I could have did. You know, you can do that. I mean, you can do whatever you want. You know, hell, it's your pirate boat. Build it however you want. I just did that one that way. But let me tell you, the wall doesn't quite go all the way up, I don't think. So it's going to be a little up.